Natasha.
Debbie.
The show.
We know you said it with us.
We hope you said it with us. Hello, Poland.
Hello.
We said we would have a video for you this week of us eating Polish snacks, but that's going to be next week. So don't hate us, please.
It is coming.
Please don't hate us.
We cannot wait for the snacks.
Yes, and we have some, not a lot, and we hope we do things right. We're trying. Just know that we're trying. And there's a lot of things we wanted to try that we couldn't find at our international market, like soda drinks that may be popular there.
Mm-hmm.
No luck. No luck. So,
nope.
Anywho, today we're going to do something different instead. But before we do that, Debbie has a special announcement.
Please hit that like button if you like our content, and also consider subscribing. It's absolutely free.
Don't mind me.
Apparently, the microphone is having its own.
Your hair is having its way with the microphone.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
A little something going on.
We're just going to put that right there.
All right.
Hi.
That works better.
So we're 3 weeks into learning about Poland, and so far, just been a lot, right? Like 101 facts was a lot of facts.
It is
101 facts, actually. Getting a little glimpse that we saw, and meeting new Polish friends in our comments section. Guys, come join us over on our Facebook page. You'll find that in the description of this video. And what else you'll find in the description of this video is the channel of what we're reacting to today. This is called Where's Wes? That's his channel name. And Wes is a really nice guy. He's American, from California. He's lived in Poland. And he's going to teach us some stuff today, which is what, Debbie?
He is going to teach us 13 things you should never do in Poland.
I'm taking mental notes.
We will.
And let us know.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Or is there something else?
Or, well, what else to add to the list? And so we have no idea what not to do in Poland, but we're going to find out with Wes today. But again, please subscribe to his channel. You'll find that link in the description of this video too. And we're ready to learn with Wes.
Let's learn.
So I've been living here in Poland for a few months now, and I gotta say it's been awesome. However, my experience here has not been perfect, and there are a few things that I have done that have definitely rubbed Polish people the wrong way. So today I wanted to share with you things that you absolutely should not do here in
Got a pen like that pen.
You gonna take some notes?
I am gonna take some notes.
We should.
Where's my notepad?
We do not want to rub the Polish people the wrong way.
I can't find my notepad.
We use one of those cards.
Nah.
Oh, there's a notepad.
I'll just watch this video back later and memorize it. I don't want to rub anyone the wrong way.
Oh, Wes,
I just want to rub you the right way. Sorry. Okay, back to the video.
Poland. So one of the stereotypes here is that Polish people don't smile. That's half true and half not true. It's more like they walk around with a resting bitch face all the time, I'm gonna be completely honest, but that's just a part of the culture, especially if they don't know you. However,
seems like I should probably fit in.
Debbie, no! No, hold on. No. That's a lot of Americans.
I think that's people.
You said if they don't know you.
Of course.
That's most people.
I'm definitely that if I don't know you.
Yeah.
Face all the time, I'm gonna be completely honest, but that's just a part of the culture, especially if they don't know you. However, once Polish people get to know you, they are incredibly friendly and welcoming, small talk and everything. What I've learned is how to do the Polish smile, and the Polish smile is just like this. It's kind of like
Can I get that to
the Polish smile, and the Polish smile is just like this.
I can't do that.
You gotta do the head nod.
He's not nodding his head. Here, Polish smile. Ready? Go. That's I'm judging you face.
A little grin.
That's the I'm judging you.
And a head nod. All right. All right.
What's up? Hi.
All right.
Sorry.
It's kind of like a half grin. You don't really show your teeth. You just kind of bow your head as a sign of respect. But it's not like people are going to be greeting you and welcoming you super smiley like they are in a place like maybe Spain or Latin America. Don't be afraid to smile at strangers though. If you see a girl that you happen to think is very, very pretty, go ahead and smile. And if she likes you, there's a possibility that she will smile back.
Hi!
Natasha will be like, hi.
I'll be kicked out of Poland in 5 seconds.
very, very pretty, go ahead and smile. And if she likes you, there's a possibility that she will smile back. Just know that it's not the cultural norm here. And if people don't smile back at you, just don't take it personally.
Okay,
Let's talk
fair.
about small talk. Slavic people in general are not really into small talk. People are generally minding their own business, as opposed to the US, where if we want to do anything, we always have to get the formalities out of the way. How are you? How's your family? How are you doing today? All of these things. Polish people are not like that. Polish people are a lot more direct. And this is something I've grown accustomed to because I actually like it. Slavic people are very honest and direct people. Don't beat around the bush or anything. If you want something, just ask for it clearly. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Number 3, politics. You do not want to talk politics with Polish people. Now, if you
And not every American wants to talk politics with anybody. So just noting that right now.
That's true.
Yep. We are 2 of those Americans that don't like talking about politics.
No, we sure don't.
No. So I just like really love that he said that.
We fit in well.
Yeah.
or anything, if you want something, just ask for it clearly. If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
I'm
3,
so
politics.
loving that. Like, that is me. He just described me. You know that.
That's like your motto. You say you'll do it, do it.
Yeah. Because your word should be your word.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
I say this stuff all the time to people everywhere. Because, like, my little 2% Polish ancestry DNA, that's where it comes from.
That is.
Yeah.
It's coming right here.
I love that, though. Seriously, that's really, like, a lot of what matters to me, right?
You do not want to talk politics with Polish people. Now, if you are super well versed in it and this is what you study, sure, argue your point. But there are 2 things that Polish people love to do. They love to complain and they love to argue. As someone who is an outside...
Who doesn't love to complain?
You don't complain. That's all I do. It's like my other full-time job is complaining.
Get me going out.
About people trying to talk to me about politics and then not doing what they say they're going to do. I'm my people. Sorry.
There are 2 things that Polish people love to do. They love to complain and they love to argue. As someone who's an outsider, I tend to stray away from talking about politics because 1, I didn't grow up here, so I don't know the history behind everything.
Fair.
And honestly, it's just not worth the argument that it's going to create. A lot of Polish family gatherings will eventually turn into talking about politics or religion and people will be screaming at each other. Like, that's how intense it gets. If you are a foreigner here, just know that we're guests and I try to stay away from talking about politics as much as possible. Something you definitely do not want to do here is say that Poland is a part of Eastern Europe. They will correct you and say that they are Central Europe, and they're very proud of it. And I can even see that
people actually say it's Eastern Europe. I don't think it's
I guess
Central.
they do.
I wouldn't have thought. I would never have even. People say that.
I guess I do. It's not East. It's Central.
I'm like looking over there at a map,
attention.
but that's not a world map over there. Yeah, no, I would never have thought to even say that or think that.
Hold on. On a side note, totally off topic, nothing he's talking about. Look at that, like, pergola thing he's under. It's pink. And that is so cool.
Is
that
it
it's
pink
not,
or is that the way to... Yeah.
I think even when it was close up, it was pink. And that is so cool that it's, you know, a soft, natural, not quite natural, but a different color.
It is pretty.
they will correct you and say that they are Central Europe, and they're very proud of it. And I can even see that in their culture. Poland is definitely a lot more westernized than some of the more eastern countries, such as Russia and Ukraine. They're very, very particular about that topic. So if you are mentioning Poland, always say that it is Central Europe.
I was already there
Eastern
anyway.
Europe. There's also very strong anti-Russian sentiment here. In one of my videos, I openly stated that I wanted to learn Russian over Polish, not because I support the country, but because Russian is an infinitely more useful language. But just even saying something small like that, people were roasting me in the comments. So honestly, I would try staying away from that topic as much as possible. Another thing you should avoid doing is talking about how your country is superior to Poland. You have to keep in mind that Poland back in the day was quite a poor country. Okay, so apparently I got this fact wrong. Back in the day, Warsaw used to be seen as the second Paris, but because of the war, everything got destroyed. So I may have made a mistake on that, but I'm sure Polish people will correct me in the comments down below. So a lot of Polish people migrated into other countries, such as the US and a lot of places in Western Europe. And Polish people have been associated with being almost second-class citizens. That's definitely changing now because Poland is quickly becoming a strong superpower in Europe. But I think that reputation has put a large chip on the shoulders of Polish Polish people. So a lot of Americans like to travel to other countries and use the fact that they are American to try to get girls. That does not work here. Polish people are very nationalistic. They are very proud of their country, even though they spend a lot of time complaining about it. So if you feel like you're superior in any way because of your culture, try to keep those comments to yourself. Another thing you don't want to do here is flash your wealth. Polish people are quite humble by nature and they're very frugal. It reminds me a lot of Chinese people in this way. Slavic women get a reputation for being gold diggers, materialistic, and maybe that's a little more true in places like Ukraine and Russia. But Polish people, especially the women, are not like that at all. If you want to come here, try to be a big baller and flash your wealth to everybody, nobody's really going to be impressed by that because that's just...
We need to adopt that in this country. Good Lord.
Yes.
I swear, I will say this about America, and I think anyone would agree with this. We're the most vain country on this planet. And I hate that.
Yep.
I hate that.
Yes.
But this country is so vain.
It's all about what you have,
How you look. Mostly
everything.
how you look.
What you do.
Yeah.
Where you go.
We can go on. We can make a whole video about this. But I will, maybe I will someday make a whole complaining video about the vanity of this country because it is absolutely horrendous.
Try to be a big baller and flash your wealth to everybody, nobody's really going to be impressed by that because that's just not that important here. And if anything, it's going to attract a lot of the wrong people who only want to use you and take advantage of you. I know a lot of foreigners who have come talking about cold approaching the women here and saying that the women are quite responsive. However, I don't think it's just a norm in Polish culture. And since I'm here, I want to try to assimilate to how the Polish people do it. If you do approach a group of people, it's not to say that they're going to totally reject you. Just know that that's not really in the cultural norm here. When people go out, people normally stay within their groups and don't really interact with each other. But honestly, I like the fact that everybody minds their own business because
isn't that kind of how the world's gone lately?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, you're in a group and you stay in a group.
I don't.
No, you don't.
No, I want to be everyone's group. I want to be in all the groups.
You're like, let's just merge all the groups together.
Can we just all be friends and hang out together, please? UK, Poland, Germany, Austria, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Australia, everyone else. Can we just all be friends and like just get together and have some fun? Like, let's all get together, hug, and eat some food.
And smile.
And complain about our respective countries and, I don't know, and not talk politics. But make sure we say that we're going to do that and do it. I'm serious. That'd be so cool.
And don't really interact with each other. But honestly, I like the fact that everybody minds their own business because I feel like I can just walk down the street and people don't really pay attention to me. Also because there are a lot of Asians here, I don't really stand out as much as I did when I was in Colombia. If you're going to be living here in Poland, try your best to assimilate. And I think this is just proper manners to do any country that you try to live in the world. I think a lot of people from the West and a lot of digital nomads will go and live in a place for a year or two, try to bring their home culture to wherever they're staying. Don't do that here. The Polish people will not take too kindly to that. So once again, my friend corrected me and she said that Poland is actually quite open to other cultures. They just don't like it when you try to pressure them into changing for your culture. And I think that's one of the main reasons why there's a lot of negative stereotypes against Muslims and African immigrants right now. However, they do love Americans here. So you can say that you're proudly American. Just try not to put Poland down in the process.
Then in that case, hi! Yay!
That's good to hear.
We love you too.
Absolutely.
Polish is a very difficult language to learn, so I don't think the locals expect you to speak super fluently, especially if you've moved here, because a lot of people here do speak English. I've been here for 7 months and I have not learned it yet because I know it's going to require a lot of dedicated effort. But I think showing basic respect for the language, learning some basic phrases like hello, goodbye, thank you, stuff like that will go a long way. So definitely show some respect for the culture and the language, even though I understand how difficult it is. Another thing that I found very funny is the fact that before you go into a Polish house, you have to take off your shoes. This is actually the same in Ukraine as well. I thought it was a uniquely Asian thing, but no, it seems like a lot of countries on this side of the world, even the Middle Eastern countries, require you to take off your shoes before entering the house.
I get it.
House slippers are definitely a must, and if you walk around the house with shoes or put shoes on your bed like a lot of Westerners do, don't do that here. You're gonna get yelled at. Polish are very clean people, and that's something that I heavily appreciate because their standard of cleanliness is quite similar to how I grew up in my Chinese household. Another thing you want to watch out for is speaking too loudly in public transportation.
All right, well, it was a good run. We had a good run here.
Oh, you were good for a little while, but you're out.
It went well for a few minutes, and now that's... Put me back on the plane, send me home.
I'll be fine.
You know, sometimes the best love affairs are short, right? Passionate, intense, and great. And then get out, Natasha. Damn it. Yeah, Debbie will be fine.
His household. Another thing you want to watch out for is speaking too loudly on public transportation. In some of the more Latin countries, maybe like Spain, Italy, the people are a lot more lively and it's a lot more common to see people talking in the subway. But here, people are quite silent. And it reminds me of maybe Germany, Austria is the same way. So if you go into public transportation, try not to make a lot of noise and be super loud with your friends. Just kind of keep things to yourself and generally be quiet on public.
So if you didn't take public transportation, you'll be good. Just ride a bike by yourself.
With transportation. Another thing you don't want to do here is jaywalk. Polish people like to obey the traffic rules. A lot of times if there's no lights or anything, the cars will stop and let you pass. But if you're at the corner of a crosswalk and the light is red, people will not cross the street. So definitely keep that in mind. And here's a bonus tip. Be a man of your word and be useful. I think there's an expectation, especially for men, that you can provide value and to be handy around the house, but just be able to do stuff, right?
Used to be that way here.
That a lot of Polish girls say about their men
is that
they were baby growing up, and a lot of them are mama's boys. So if you're a man and you're useful and you're always contributing value and you're handy and you're competent, I feel like that trait is very valued here.
Okay, that was fun. I really appreciated that.
Yes.
Wes, thank you for the education. Please, again, subscribe to Wes's channel. You'll find that link in the description of this video. I have to say his last point, that's the way it used to be in this country. And there's still, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of great men here that are super amazing. Wonderful, wonderful people, but not as many as there used to be.
I think that's culture in general.
No, I don't agree.
I do.
Well, I think it's the times for sure, but I don't think it's everywhere.
No, it's not everywhere, but you know.
We'll argue over this one.
We will.
You let us know what you think. Is that true in the UK, Germany? Just curious. But I thought that was a very interesting list. And actually, a lot of those things are things that I totally agree with and practice.
Definitely.
Being what?
Yes, it was very educational, very informative.
I just need to keep my mouth shut or drop the volume down. I guess.
And I think he told us some useful things.
Very useful things. Let us know what you would add to that list. Would you take anything away from that list? I'm curious to find that out. If you're in Poland too, say hi. We got a lot of great people that have said hi so far. And let us know where in Poland you're at. We'd like to know. Want to look at more of the areas and places in Poland so we can know them better.
I am so thankful to Wes for sharing.
Yeah. And thankful to you guys for watching. So we'll be diving into some snacks next week. And we have a Polish beer. Debbie does. So Debbie has a Polish beer to try. Maybe a couple. Maybe a whole case.
Maybe one.
Maybe more than one. It's going to be more. I'll make sure it's more than one. We'll get her drunk on YouTube.
We're not going to
Tune in next week on Natasha and Debbie show for, that'll be fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. And we can't wait to learn more about Poland. And we're back doing UK content here this weekend. Hope you'll join for that too. Until then, and as always, please love, like, jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye.
Bye.